So can everyone see the screen?
Yes.
Can everyone hear my voice? Am I audible
Yes,
to
you are
everyone?
clearly audible. Karan.
Okay, thank you. So without wasting time, I'll get started. Firstly, happy Engineers Day to all the engineers, all the future engineers. Also, I would like to thank you, Dr. Bhosle, and all the faculty members for inviting me for this event, and also supporting me for my undergrads and all the stuff.
Karan,
So
can you please tell the students from where are you talking and right now, what's your state?
yes, sir. Uh, so hello everyone. I am Karan Jadhav. I am currently a graduate student at Michigan Technological University. I graduate my undergrad. I did my undergraduate from VPKBIET 2019 pass out. Yeah. So on the occasion of Engineers Day, I would like to share some ideas and the common difficulties that every higher studies aspirants like they have. So as everyone know, we engineers are like problem solvers. We support the world for like navigating further with our new technologies, new inventions. So it is like our responsibility to support it. So one of the way is doing the higher studies. So why like higher studies in USA? So higher studies open up like new doorways for new research opportunities, for new work culture, for new people, etc. And also it gives you new opportunities in your life. So I would like to share my experience and make everyone aware of few things.
Karan, sorry to interrupt
Yes, sir.
you.
Yeah.
We were waiting for a few more students and faculty. By now, we have about 80 plus people, and we
Okay,
wanted
sir.
to introduce you formally. Sorry, and then we'll start our presentation, your presentation.
Okay, sure, sir. Sure.
Uh,
So should I wait for a while?
Yes, yes, please.
Todkari sir, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you want do you want to present your screen, Todkari sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
That's
Karan, can
totally
you
fine
stop
if you share the
presenting
screen.
your
Yeah,
screen?
I'll.
Todkari sir will officially introduce you, Mahesh and Jui.
Okay,
Mahesh,
sir.
you are
Okay,
so
that's
senior
totally
that
fine.
I feel like calling you Mahesh sir. All right, all right.
Yes, sir. I guess you are mute.
Am I audible? Am I
Yes, yes, sir.
audible to
You are
Mahesh?
audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
So, Karan, please stop presenting your screen. We will let
Yeah, sure,
Todkari
sir.
sir present his screen for a while, and once
Okay.
he is
Thank you,
done,
sir.
then again you can take the charge of the presentation and start.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right, all
Yeah.
set, guys. Welcome to this program, and I hand over it to Todkari sir for a formal introduction of our distinguished alumni. I take pride in calling them as our distinguished, very own alumni. Todkari sir, over to
Yes,
you,
sir.
please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. A very warm welcome and good morning to all. Our today's guest, distinguished alumni, Mahesh sir, Karan sir, and Zoe, all my colleagues and all dear student friends. Today we have gathered on this online platform for three reasons. First is to celebrate Engineers Day. Second is to interact with our distinguished alumni who will guide us about educational and job opportunities abroad. And third, we are going to inaugurate our departmental magazine. So I will just take 2 minutes to speak about Engineers Day. Engineering is the professional art of applying science to optimal conversion of natural resources for the benefit of humankind. Engineers operate at the interface of science and society. I will just narrate a small story to you. What is the role of engineers? Once APJ Abdul Kalam was asked what is the most happiest moment in his life. So he told this story. Once Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was in a hospital in Chennai. He saw there was a girl who was handicapped and was not able to walk. Then APJ Abdul Kalam asked the doctor that why she is not able to walk properly. So the doctor told him that the floor reaction orthosis, which is also called as FRO strips, which are fitted in her legs, they are heavy. Their weight is 3.5 kg. So the doctor told even if a normal human being takes this much weight, 3.5 kg, he will not be able to walk. So Dr. APJ thought that in space technology, we use composites, which are having high strength and very lightweight materials. Why can't we use those composites for this FRO? Then he called his research team and asked them to get that FRO strips manufactured using these composite materials, and they manufactured it with a weight of 650 grams. And the girl who was not able to walk properly, she was able to walk properly, and there were tears because of happiness in her mother's eyes. And then APJ said that this is real engineering. So being engineers, we operate at the interface of science and society. Today, our nation is progressing in different fields like space research, defense development, rural development, renewable energies, agriculture, food processing, information and communication technology, education. It is said that engineers rule the world, but we should also make a promise to ourselves that we will use our intelligence, knowledge, and skills for the welfare of society and mankind. Engineers Day is celebrated all over the world to honor the contribution of engineers towards the society. In India, we celebrate this Engineers Day on 15 September. This 15 September is selected because it is the birth anniversary of legendary and exemplary engineer Sir Mokshagundam Visvesvaraya. He was commonly known as Sir MV. Sir MV is known to be the greatest engineer of all time, who with his vision and dedication in the field of engineering made some significant and exceptional contributions to India. He was known for his super intellect, disciplined life, systematic work, moral integrity, and dedication. He was internationally recognized for his genius in harnessing water resources, successful design, construction of several river dams, bridge, implementing irrigation and drinking water schemes all over India, town planning, industry and manufacturing, and banking and commerce. Owing to his contributions, he was honored with the highest award in India, which is also called as Bharat Ratna, in 1955. Today, we are gathered here to have interactive session with our distinguished alumni Mahesh, Karan, and Jui. So I will just introduce them and then we'll start the interaction session, and after that there will be question answer session.
Before that, I would like to welcome our students, our department faculty. Everybody is here. I would avoid to call everybody's name, and our Dean IIIC, Dr. Hansati sir, welcome sir. Our Head of Department Electrical Engineering, Third sir, is here. Welcome sir. Thanks for your presence and valuable time. I already welcomed Mahesh Baravkar, Karan Jadhav and Jui Kharade. All of them know probably Third sir and Hanchate sir as well. So thanks for joining, sir, with us. And thank you guys, Karan, Mahesh and Jui. Thank you very much. Welcome. Okay, let's continue.
Yes. So I will introduce Karan. Karan is currently a graduate student at Michigan Technological University. He is specializing in automotive controls. Apart from academics, he is also a departmental representative for graduate student government at MTU, that is Michigan Technological University. So, Karan, can we start with you?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
I can share the screen. I have your presentation, so I can share the screen.
Okay, sir. Sir. First of all, thank you everyone for inviting me. Thank you, sir, for the introduction. So as you told the story about engineers, so engineers are the supporters of the world. So supporting like higher study is one kind of supporting it. So why higher studies in USA? So higher study opens up the new research opportunities, new work culture, new people, and also like new life opportunities for us. So I would like to take some time and share my experiences and make you aware of a few things that will help you in your, if you are an aspirant for higher studies. So next slide, I guess. So I'll first of all, I'll start with the steps for university selection. So it is like the basic step for from where we start. First of all, we know your interest. So everyone has their own interest. Mine was like in automotive controls. I did Baha in third year. Also, I was doing side by side Supra in last year. Also, I did a project in the drone under Dr. Bosle's guidance. So I was having some, I was in that field, like embedded systems and automotive. So I chose the Michigan Tech University. After you're finalized with your interest, so make a list of couple of universities that you can find it on internet or by some reference or anything. So finding universities, like find the courses over there, what courses are taught, are they going with your interest? If yes, then choose the university. After listing that universities, go and list out the GRE and TOEFL score. Like they will have some cutoff for GRE TOEFL scores. So like Michigan Tech was having 305 to 310. So they accept between those ranges. So when you do that, you'll have some idea to how to prepare for the exam. So preparation for the exam would be quite easier when you do these things, when you follow the steps. And after preparation of exam, when you attempt your GRE, TOEFL, everything, then you will have your score and you can finalize the bunch of universities that you have selected. If you can also add universities, like if you want, and start the applying. The application procedure, I'll say start like 1 year before. So it will help you in gathering all the documents and all the things. I'll tell you a few documents that we need for application in higher studies. So first of all, you'll need a transcript, which we get from our university. So it takes like a month to get your transcript. So start as early as possible. So it would help you in because if you miss the deadline, there are less chances of getting admit. So if you do the application between the deadline, so the chances are higher that you will get the admit. Also, make sure you have your passport. I'll especially like to tell you about the SOP. SOP is the statement of purpose. It's like why do you have chosen this particular university? Why you have chosen the particular professor? What do you want to work? How do you want to work? And what are your past experiences? All that things that take a few weeks to build a SOP. Like proofread it again and again. Also go through it again and again, proofread it, and that will help you in building a good SOP. Also, the LR, you'll need some letter of recommendation from your professor. Also, and I guess that are the basic documents that we require. Approaching professors. So when you select the universities, find your your interest. So approach the professor that goes with your interest. Like they have some research openings, some research assistantship openings or teaching assistantship openings. So mail them, have good communication with them. They'll help you out. So I like to tell, like people here are so helpful. And especially I like to note one thing, that start building if you want, like anywhere if you are studying in India or if you are studying in United States or any other country. So start building your LinkedIn account from now. If you are in second year, it would be like great to start building your LinkedIn account. Start building some connections. Also start doing few courses that will help you in your future studies or future, yeah. So I would like Zu to tell you about GRE preparations.
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Jui Kharade, and first of all, Happy Engineers Day. And I would like to thank Dr. Bosley for having us here. And it's nice to see all the faculty after 2 years.
Zui, just 1 minute. I will
Yes.
introduce you.
Yes.
So, dear students, Zui has recently graduated from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, with a master's in mechanical engineering. She has worked with NSF, that is National Science Foundation's partnership for research and education in materials. Her research area focuses on fabrication and characterization of piezoelectric nanofibers for energy harvesting applications. So I welcome you, Zoe. Please continue.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. So I'm gonna talk about some tips about GRE and what the format is. So GRE is basically the exam that you have to give if you want to go abroad. I think, I don't know about other countries, but mostly English speaking countries require GRE. So GRE has 3 sections, which the first one is verbal, which is English. It will have all the vocabulary and comprehension, reading. So in the exam, you will have 2 sections of verbal. The next one is quantitative reasoning, which is basically math. It is very basic math. Or it will be of like school level. So you will have 2 sections of quantitative reasoning, and third section will be analytical writing, where you will have to write 2 essays, and there will be 1 extra section. So the extra section can be verbal or quantitative. You don't know which the extra section is going to be, and you don't know which one is the extra section. So you'll basically have five sections of verbal and quantitative and 1 section of writing. Okay, so first before starting for GRE, become familiar with what the format is of the test and what the structure is. It will be easier. You can go to the GRE website. They have all the types of questions that are going to be in the exam, and they have all the structure there. Become familiar with that. Next is you have to assess your strengths and weaknesses. So some people are good in math, some people are good in vocabulary. So you need to find what is your strength. And I would suggest, like when I went to GRE classes, and the thing that they told me there is, if you have less time, you should always focus on your strength. So in my case, my vocabulary was not as good as my quant, and I had very little time to study. So what I did was, I just studied very little vocabulary, and I focused all my time on quant. So in this way, like I got little less marks in vocabulary, but my quant covered for it. So if you have less time, I suggest you do that, because it worked for me. And you'll always find some typical questions on the internet. So there are a lot of type of questions in the exam. So you'll have to see on their website what type of questions are going to be in the exam, and you should practice those. You should sharpen your writing skills. Writing is important for the analytical writing as well, and also for the verbal section, which is mostly English. And yeah, so for quantitative, there will be very basic maths. So you should review all the maths concept that you learned in school. So you're not going to have anything about, let's say, trigonometry or anything, or integration or anything in the exam. It is just going to be very basic maths. But the thing here is that you have to be fast. It tests basically your how fast you are. It tests how fast you are. And so on the GRE website, after you're done studying for a while, you can give full-length practice test there, which I suggest you do. So you know after giving the exam, you will get to know what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what do you need to work on. and they also test your analytical. They also test your essays on that test. And so, when should you take the exam? So I suggest you take the exam 1 year before you are going to start your study abroad. So I started my study in August 2019, and I took the exam in September 2018. And most of the universities, the deadline for them is in December. So August, September is the best time to take the exam usually. And also another thing is that GRE tests you on at that time how many students are there and how better you are compared to those students. And in September and August, a lot of students take the exam. So it's good if you take the exam in August and September. This is just a trick. Okay, so I am from University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, and this is our university, just my building and the university logo. Yes, this is my team. Like I work with the Partnership for Research and Education in Material Science team at the UTRGV. Our main professor is Dr. Karan Lozano, and in 2019 she got the Presidential Award for Education at the White House. And this is me working in my lab, the photo. Next. Now, Karan will tell something about his university.
Few things about my university. Like my university was founded in 1885. Basically, it was a mining school. I'll tell something about the rankings. So graduate, our department, like mechanical department, which is also called as MEM department. So the graduate ranking is in total US is number 59. And I am proud to tell you that it is the top, like number one safest university in whole United States. So all the record says that. So on the right, you can see the library where I am sitting right now. That's our library. And on the left,
is the Starbucks outlet still there?
yes, sir, it's
in the
there.
library?
Yes, sir, it is there.
Yeah, I don't see the board. It used to be there.
Yeah, it's, I guess they shifted at the back side. So and on the left side, oh, on the left side, you will see the lab. This is the lab where Dr. Bosley used to work. And the person standing over there is Dr. Bosley's guide, Dr. Craig Friedrich. Sir, do you want to say something?
Sorry to interrupt you, Karan. Guys, our students, current students who are attending this, guys, Karan is right now sitting in this building, which we see on the right image,
Yeah.
Van Pelt and OP Library. Believe me, if you enter this library, you would find it not less than the kind of infrastructure we have. I have spent endless nights sleeping in library, Karan, working late after.
Yes, sir.
The whole day used to be in the laboratory and data analysis and all sort of presentations, etc. I used to prepare in the library along with a lot of my friends across the street. And really, the view from the library, we see the state highway and everything. The world-class infrastructure within the library makes us feel so comfortable. So I always felt like this kind of facilities we must have in India as well.
Yes.
Fortunately, I feel fortunate that we are still in a world-class campus at Baramati, but still there is a lot of scope to improve upon the facilities, and isn't it? So great. As far as this lab is concerned, this is my guide, Dr. Craig Frederick, on the left picture, and like a god to me, guys. And you eventually end up developing this kind of relationship with your guide. These people are very, very, very kind, understanding, encouraging, motivating, sincere. We learn a lot of life values from them, and I believe same must have been the Zui's experience with her guide as well. Yes. So it takes pride to see guys to see you talking from different parts of the world. Mahesh has joined us from Germany. You both are talking to us from United States and quite far apart from different states as well. So you guys are becoming. I mean, Mahesh must have already got his PR card as well. Mahesh, have you become the German citizen now? You're muted, Mahesh. So hopefully you have got your PR card by now,
Uh,
and
yes, sir. I'm German citizen now.
yeah,
Got
good to
green
see
mark.
that. So that's what I mean. Yeah, it is always a pride thing for all of us to see our students becoming global citizens. That's what my objective of today's seminar was. We are very and extremely happy to see you guys talking to us from different parts of world. Believe me, the student life in United States and even in Germany, the professional life which Mahesh is living right now, it's very hard to spare even a single hour. So these
Yes.
people have prepared a presentation, and I have no words, guys, to say thanks to you for valuable time. Student life is very, very, very hard. Professional life is very, very, very hard. Really hardworking people.
So can you take one slide before
This one?
before this? Yeah. So yes, sir, that one. I guess Dr. Bhosle. Okay, his connection must be interrupted. So I would like to show some pictures from my universities. The left picture you can see these are the northern lights. So basically I am in the northern hemisphere. The university is located in the northern hemisphere. So you can see the northern lights from here very clearly. So these are some solar waves. There's something I don't know, but we see the green lights from here, and it's very nice to see. It's yeah. And the right picture you can see is from the mechanical department. It's the largest, tallest building in the, I'll say the town or city. So this is the view from the top of the building. So I live in Hutan. So this area is basically called Hutan. Yeah. This is the
Probably
iconic.
that picture, eighth floor, Karan. Have you? Sorry,
Sir,
I was
it's from
disconnected.
11th floor.
11th floor. Okay, biological.
11th floor. Yes, sir. Yeah. The same picture is on the right side. It just I took on the different time, and the picture from the left side, it's iconic clock tower. So next slide, please. As Dr. Todkar sir told you about my representative thing, so I have been elected as GSG meme representative for current year. So we are like a bridge between the graduate students and the graduate school. So we communicate between them. So we'll have like bi-weekly meetings. It would be 2 meetings for a month. That's good thing like I had in my life. It's just a student organization, but it is run really well. That I'm happy. Also, the picture from the left side. I was working as the residence counselor here, so some of the decorations you are seeing on the town side, they are given me by like students, the small kids, students, the participants, they gave to me. Yeah.
So, Karan, I just want to make our students understand that Karan is, guys, demonstrating his leadership skills there in the capacity of member of the graduate school governance. It means he is representing the. Uh, am I audible, Karan?
Mechanical department. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Mechanical
Yeah,
department.
representing students coming from 200 countries. It's not like
Yes,
only
sir.
American and Indian students are there. So happy to see you, Karan,
Thank
in
you,
that
sir.
position, and GSG representative for the meme. And that's a
Thank you, sir.
respectable position on campus.
Yes, sir.
Probably everybody knows you and graduate community by now.
Yeah, yeah.
And congratulations, Zui, as well for completing her master's. Zui.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So with your permission, I want to show something like the where I'm
Sure,
sitting
sure,
right
sure.
now.
Sure.
Yeah. So as I said, I am sitting in the library. So here is the room, just specifically I have booked for it. So you can book the room, the entire room for your studies, for your group studies. We have TV over here, so and whiteboard, so you can do whatever you want, like in studies. So thank you. That's it from my side.
Yeah, these rooms normally students use to prepare for their interviews and specific,
Yes.
early assignments, etc., which they are not able to follow. So sometimes even the assignments have been given in the groups also. So we used to book it for that purpose. So,
Yes, sir.
okay.
So
Thanks, Karan,
thank
for
you.
sharing.
Thank you,
So,
Karan and Jui. We'll have next
Thank you, sir.
presentation by Mahesh Baravkar sir, and after that we'll take question answer. So I will just take 1 minute to introduce our distinguished alumni, Mahesh Baravkar. He did his Masters in Electrical Engineering and Informatics from Germany. He is currently working as Technical Risk Analyst Moderator. So I request Mahesh to please guide the students.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. First of all, happy Engineers Day to all of you, and thank you very much for inviting me for this program. So, just a short introduction. My name is Mahesh Baravkar. I studied in Vidya Pratishthan College of Engineering from 2004 to 2009. I was 2009 pass out, and then in March 2011 I came to Germany. Before that, I finished few German classes in India, Max Müller Bhavan, and then I started to apply for master courses in the Germany. I finished my masters in 2014, and in 2014 I started to work with Pre GmbH. This company is basically the supplier for all German and international OEMs. So we are basically in this manufacturing of climate control systems, sensor stacks, some battery management product which are required for electromobility. So my working area is in human machine interface plus in this electromobility area. HMI and e-mobility is the main thing. This technical risk analysis moderator, that simply means you should have listened to the standard is ISO 26262 and some techniques like FMEA and fault tree analysis FTA. So my task is to hardware, software, mechanical development will do the analysis of technical risk once they produce the product. And my task is to certify these risks, like which automotive safety critical level that product has, how critical it is, what is the value of architectural metrics and all. So we will not go much more in detail in that. One more thing I would like to tell here is that I finished my master's in international automotive engineering from Technical Hochschule Ingolstadt. Ingolstadt, basically, Audi has headquarters in this city. So my course was sponsored by Audi. A lot of professors from industry visited this course and they guided us during the journey. Okay, just one request, sir. Can I speak in Marathi, sir?
Sure, Mahesh. का नाही? अरे वा वा. No problem. No barriers. Please. आपण मराठीत बोलूयात, काय अडचण नाही.
ओके, सो 2016 मध्ये विद्या प्रतिष्ठान कॉलेज ऑफ इंजिनिअरिंगला माझं लेक्चर झालेलं होतं. आता एक 2-3 आठवड्यापूर्वी मला 2 कॅन्डिडेट्स इथे येऊन भेटले, रोहन जगताप आणि विश्वजित चितोळे. त्यांनी ते लेक्चर अटेंड केलेलं होतं आणि विद्या प्रतिष्ठानचे ते 2 विद्यार्थी आज जर्मनीमध्ये हॅम युनिव्हर्सिटीमध्ये सप्लाय चेन मॅनेजमेंट एक जण करतोय आणि विश्वजित चितोळे जो आहे तो प्रोडक्शन टेक्निक RWTH आखेनमध्ये जॉईन झालेला आहे. सांगण्याचा उद्देश एवढा की जे लेक्चर झालं होतं त्यातून 2 विद्यार्थी इथं आले, फार आनंदाची गोष्ट आहे ती. आता नेक्स्ट प्रोसीड करताना मी तुम्हाला थोड्याशा काही गोष्टी दाखवतो की ऍक्च्युली जर्मनीमध्ये कोर्सेस सर्च कसे करायचे, म्हणजे मास्टर्सला अप्लाय करताना कोर्स कशा पद्धतीने सर्च केले पाहिजेत. जर्मनीमध्ये खरंच स्किल्ड वर्कफोर्सची गरज आहे का, युनिअसिस्ट म्हणून एक ऑर्गनायझेशन जर्मनीने तयार केलेली आहे. ती युनिअसिस्ट ऑर्गनायझेशन नक्की काय आहे, ती विद्यार्थ्यांना कशी हेल्प करते, तर या सगळ्या गोष्टी मी आता तुम्हाला दाखवतो. मी जस्ट माझी स्क्रीन शेअर करतो आता. सगळ्यांना दिसतीये का स्क्रीन माझी?
हो, दिसतीये महेश. येस.
ओके.
हा.
सो दिस इज द हे जे आहे DAD.de ही मेन वेबसाईट आहे जी जर्मन गव्हर्नमेंटने तयार केलेली आहे.
महेश, वेबसाईट दिसत नाही रे तुझी. आय मीन स्क्रीन प्रेझेंटेशन तुझी. तू विंडो केली का एंटायर स्क्रीन शेअर केली? वी आर नॉट एबल टू सी दी वेबसाईट ऍक्च्युली.
आता दिसतेय का सर?
हा, नाव वी कॅन सी. येस.
ओके. सो सगळे कोर्सेस एका सेंट्रलाइज डाटाबेस मध्ये असावेत म्हणून जर्मन गव्हर्नमेंटने इनिशिएटिव्ह घेऊन ही DAD.de ही वेबसाईट पाहू शकता तुम्ही इथे. ही वेबसाईट सुरू केलेली आहे. तुम्हाला इथे जर्मन लँग्वेज मध्ये आणि इंग्लिश मध्ये दोन्ही इंटरफेसेस अवेलेबल आहेत. सो तुम्ही जर इंग्लिश मध्ये सिलेक्ट केलं तिथं तर इथं स्टडी अँड रिसर्च इन जर्मनी, स्टडी रिसर्च टीच अब्रॉड, information and services for higher education institutions, the TAD, alumni and contact. So study and research in Germany, you have to select that. एकदा तुम्ही स्टडी आणि रिसर्च सिलेक्ट केलं की इथे इंटरनॅशनल प्रोग्राम्स म्हणून तुम्ही पाहू शकता इथे इंटरनॅशनल स्टुडंटसाठी कुठले कुठले प्रोग्राम्स अवेलेबल आहेत. ते सिलेक्ट केल्यानंतर इथे तुम्ही कोर्स टाईप सिलेक्ट करू शकता. फॉर एक्झाम्पल मास्टर्स डिग्री. Then you can select language of course, English, German and English, everything is available here. त्याच्यानंतर फील्ड ऑफ स्टडी मध्ये इथे तुम्ही पाहू शकता ॲग्रिकल्चर, फॉरेस्ट्री, न्यूट्रिशन सायन्स, आर्ट, थिअरी, इंजिनिअरिंग, लँग्वेजेस अँड सो ऑन ना. सो इथे तुम्ही इंजिनिअरिंग सिलेक्ट केलं तर ते तुम्हाला सगळे प्रोग्राम्स दाखवेल. So here you can see all master's degree courses offered in Germany. Okay, the advanced architecture, or specifically you can select here, for example, subject of study you can select here, mechanical engineering, process engineering, or electrical engineering, like this. सो या डाटाबेस वरती तुम्हाला सगळे मास्टर्स कोर्सेस किंवा बॅचलर कोर्सेस किंवा PhD साठी काही तुम्ही पाहत असताल तर सगळा डाटाबेस इथे तुम्हाला अवेलेबल असेल. आता मी जस्ट माझा कोर्स दाखवतो तुम्हाला की कुठल्या कोर्ससाठी मी ऍडमिशन घेतलं होतं. So this was my course, International Automotive Engineering, Technical Hochschule Ingolstadt. So I started with this course in March 2011 and I finished this course in March 2014. So here on that website, if you find some suitable course for you, you can see here in overview all the details of course, na? Like which type of degree is it, what is the teaching language, then how many semester you have, when the course will start. Then here you can see the course details, like what they are going to teach you. This all information you can find here. Internship is compulsory or not, thesis is compulsory or not. Then the cost and funding for university also you can see here. All student will have to pay student service fee of 52 euros. And the cost of living, they mentioned it here. Tuition fees, for example, for this course, you don't have any tuition fee here. Na? Then requirements for registration, you can see you should have bachelor's degree in engineering. And then all the details you can see here. Okay, so you can see here all academic requirements for admission. Then they will specify here what type of language requirements you need. So English skills at B2 level you need to have. So the basic requirement for admission in Germany is that you should write this International English Language Testing System IELTS or TOEFL or GRE. As per university requirement, you can do that. Then here in application deadline, you can see here, as I told you about Uni Assist. So this is the one case. This is new case now for new for new students who are seeking to take admission in Germany. They should know about this Uni Assist. So if you are sending applications, applicant with bachelor degree from outside of Germany must first apply via Uni Assist. सो युनि असिस्ट हे काय आहे की युनि असिस्ट ही एक ऑर्गनायझेशन आहे की जी तुम्हाला फक्त डॉक्युमेंट चेक करण्यासाठी हेल्प करते. पहिलं कसं व्हायचं की ज्यावेळी मी मार्च 2011 मध्ये ज्यावेळी मी जर्मनीला आलो त्यावेळी माझ्या कोर्समध्ये फक्त 6 मुलं होते आणि आता जर पाहिलं तर त्या कोर्सचं इनटेक जो आहे तो साधारण पर सेमिस्टर 200 स्टुडंट्स तिथे जॉईन करतात. मग युनिव्हर्सिटीजला हे सगळे ॲप्लिकेशन्स वेगवेगळ्या युनिव्हर्सिटीजमधून येतात इंडियामधून आणि मग कुणाची म्हणजे आता अण्णामला युनिव्हर्सिटीचा जो कॅन्डिडेट आहे त्याला फॉर एक्झाम्पल 90% मार्क असतात. पुन्हा युनिव्हर्सिटीतून येणाऱ्याला 60-65 किंवा 60च्या खाली असतात कधी कधी. तर प्रोफेसरला ऍप्लिकेशन जज करणं थोडं डिफिकल्ट जातं. म्हणून त्यांनी ही युनि असिस्ट ऑर्गनायझेशन तयार केलेली. सो दॅट दे नो लाईक व्हॉट इज द teaching format in Pune University or what is the teaching format in Annamala University and all. So they will cross check your application and they will forward it to the university. सो जर ऍप्लिकेशन्स करायचे असतील तर पहिले युनि असिस्ट डाटाबेसमध्ये तुम्हाला ह्या गोष्टी सगळ्या पाहाव्या लागतील की ती युनिव्हर्सिटीतली लिस्ट आहे का. फर्स्ट स्टेप इज दॅट यू हॅव टू लुक हिअर इन टू दॅट वेबसाईट which course you are going to select, and then you have to go to Uni Assist website to see whether this university is listed in that database. Clear एवढं काही?
Right. Nice.
Okay, so next thing I will show it to you is this is the Uni Assist website. So you can see here, check university admission information by country and the list of universities which are there in the Uni Assist. So for example, here you can select the federal state in Germany. Right now I'm staying in Bayern, Bavaria. Then I have to select, for example, my course was in Ingolstadt. So we'll select here Ingolstadt and they will show you like which university is available here. So technical Hochschule Ingolstadt, for example, is listed in this Uni Assist database. So whatever applications will go to this university will go through this Uni Assist organization. So first of all, we have to send all documents to this Uni Assist organization. They will cross check your document. They will see what is the criteria of university and they will forward it to the university. So it's kind of a document checkup. So here you can see this Vorprüfung Dokumentation. That means this VPD is nothing but the pre-check of your all documents. Okay, so this is done only to reduce the burden on the universities, nothing else. So you need not to worry about this. The most important thing is that you first find your course in this start website, like which course you want to do or in what field you want to pursue your master's. Once you find that course, you can see here in requirement that they will tell you that please forward your application to Uni Assist. Go to Uni Assist website, check their database whether this university is listed in the Uni Assist database or not. If university is there, forward your application to Uni Assist and they will check it. You have to forward the applications digitally. You do not need to print the document and send it to Germany. You can just upload the PDFs and the work is done. Okay. So here in Uni Assist, you can see the checklist, what all information, for example, you need for admission. So you can go here in detail, you can check everything here. So it's in 6 steps. So at each university of your choice, first you have to select the university, then you have to go to this Uni Assist again. You have to make all your documents ready, check like what criteria is there for certification and all. And then you just have to post it and then track your application. And they will let you know the status. Okay, so two important website keep in mind, the Start and the second one is UniAssist. And start your research. If you have some questions, then you can contact me, or my suggestion is to Vidya Pratishthan staff is that we should take such lectures more often. Like I'm ready, if you invite me every 2 months, I will come and I will give all the relevant information on education in Germany to students.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you very much, Mahesh. We
Yeah.
appreciate that. We understand how busy your schedule could be, and if still you are willing to spare time for our juniors, for your juniors and our students, that's really appreciable. And exactly what you mentioned, महेशनी सांगितलं की त्याला आता काही दिवसांपूर्वी जगताप आणि शितोळे नावाचे दोन विद्यार्थी येऊन भेटले. महेशच्या मागच्याही लेक्चरमधनं मोटिवेट झाली होती आपल्याकडनं मुलं आणि त्यांनी अब्रॉड एज्युकेशन परस्यू केलंय. आताही आय बिलीव्ह द सोल मोटिव्ह ऑफ दिस थिंग, दिस सेमिनार इज to encourage you guys. Let me take this opportunity to little criticize Mahesh, Jui, and Karan as well. These are not our toppers. These were average students, guys. If these guys can make their career, if Mahesh can be a German citizen, if Karan can succeed in Michigan Tech, lead in Michigan Tech, if Zui can do it, so everybody can do it. All right. So I hope you guys don't mind. So
Yes, sir. Sir, sorry to
certainly,
interrupt
these are
once.
not our toppers. Mahesh was an average student, but he has succeeded in his life. If you really want to drive a Ford Mustang or a Tesla, you got to do these things, follow these guys. These are successful students. So becoming successful, you need not to be topper in class. It's not like that. If only if the toppers can go abroad and it's just the approach towards the things and pursuing consistently. These students were hardworking, really. Now their accent has been a little bit getting molded into the German and American flavor we guys are feeling in your accent, Mahesh, as well as Jui and Karan. Although you might not feel it, but I am feeling it. We teachers must be feeling it. So it happens when we work in the system. But by that time, when they were students, they were not really good at speaking these things. But believe me, they were hardworking, sincere students of this campus. That's why they have succeeded in their life. So thank you, Mahesh. Again.
Okay, so I will just show you the next slide. Like a lot of student from India, they ask like, what is the job prospect or what is the future for skilled immigrants in Germany? Na? So this is Deutsche Welle, is very known newspaper here in Germany. And this article they posted before few days, like Germany's workforce in desperate need of skilled immigrants wants labor agency. The problem right now in Germany is that aging population plus the low birth rates. Okay, in my department, for example, we have team of 15 people. We are working together, and out of these 15, only 3 are married, and they like 2 of them are having children and all. So Germany is right now facing a huge problem with this aging population and the low birth rates. Aging population, that means everyone is now like, if you see, like 30 to 40% population is going in retirement. So if they go in retirement, then someone should roll the economy for them. If government want to pay the rental income for them, then someone has to work. And that working population is going down in Germany. So right now, this Europe largest economy is facing huge crisis. So we had a seminar before a few days. So German government will also introduce now the system like Canada. They will do some point system and they will try to attract the skilled immigrants here in the Germany. So what type of skilled immigrants Germany really need? I see in my day-to-day life, for example, we need embedded software developers, we need mechanical designers who are using these CAD softwares. We also need some hardware developers. So like if you have this engineering qualification, electrical, mechanical, or software, you are at good place and you can actually try to come here and work here. The work culture here will also change with time, because when I started here in Germany in 2011, uh, when I did my master's, when I started to work, initial 2 3 years, like after interview, my boss told me that even though if you coming from not coming from English speaking country, or you studied your master's in English, we will not offer you any work in English. You have to work with German OEMs in German language. So that was the problem initially. But right now, the companies recognize that just by pushing language criteria on students, it will not attract them to come to Germany. So ministry is also opening the doors. Like few cultural changes are also happening. So we will also try to focus more on the English now. So it's a combination of both the languages. So first of all, remove your doubt that if you want to go to Germany, you need to have this German language skills. In 2016, when I took a lecture in Vidya Pratishthan, I told you guys that German is very important. German is no doubt important to like to socialize with German people who are working here in the industry. The German is important when you go out to supermarkets to see to buy something. In order to have knowledge about what stuff they are selling, you need to have this German knowledge, German language knowledge, so that you can read the things and all. Na? But in order to work in high skilled uh, area or something like that, the requirement of English is growing now, so you need not to worry about that. You need to have some basic language about basic understanding about German language, and then you can simply apply in English now. So over the time, I guess in coming 4 to 5 years, it will definitely change a lot. So language criteria will go down here in Germany, because they need skilled immigrants is the fact. And if they put this German language criteria, then no one will be interested to join in Germany. So this problem they already recognized, and they started to work on it.
Great. That's certainly a good news for.
Okay, so
That's
what type of skill immigrants we need? Like I told you guys that software developers, hardware developers, mechanical designers, uh, we need employees in supply chain, we need employees in logistics, we need like from hand worker, lift operator, and all. Everywhere there are openings. We just have to once one just find out like in which area he want to go and what he wants to do. So there is, in my opinion, there are huge opportunities. Even in my company, like my sometimes we do interviews directly with Satyam and all, and we are hiring students directly on the Skype interview, and they're coming here to Germany. So for day-to-day work in my company, we are looking for employees, and this task will change a lot in future.
great. Great.
Now
I hope
I'm
some students are noting it down, guys. Pay attention what exactly he is saying. Okay, please continue, Mahesh.
okay. Now, like I will just go to my company website now. So you can see here, these are all my projects, or they're listed on the website here. So I told you that I'm working in this electromobility. So I was involved in all this project. We did technical risk analysis, this DC-DC converter for Porsche Taycan. Then we have 48-volt battery management system used for Mercedes-Benz, various models we have. Then my company also created this Porsche booster Taycan. Then 3.6 kilowatt onboard charger, Volvo, Link, and various models we have. Then this generic onboard charger is 11 kilowatt onboard charger for Volvo trucks and buses, various models. So my company, we actually entered in this area now, this electromobility, like seven years before when I started the company. It was very fresh division, but right now we are getting too many contracts from all OEMs all over the world. Like we are doing these projects for Audi, we are doing for BMW, we are doing for Porsche, we are doing it for Ford. So battery management is going to disrupt the automotive industry in future. It's quite clear now. You cannot imagine a production line segment without EV. At least every OEM in world is having at least one electric vehicle in their portfolio. So this will automatically change over the coming years. So if you ask me, like, as an automotive professional, like, what is the prospect for future? I will suggest you that mechanical engineering, for example, a lot of people ask me what is the scope for mechanical in future. Na? I will say combination of both. If you are just electrical engineer or you are just mechanical engineer, it's not enough. We have to change that mentality now. If you look at my portfolio, I did bachelor's in mechanical engineering. 4 years bachelor I did in 5 years. I was year down for 1 year. And then I was not at all interested in electrical and electronics. My thinking was like that I'm going to do my profession or I'm going to work in mechanical engineering. Why should I worry about this electrical and electronics? This was the thinking in bachelor. Okay. When I came to Germany, where I made little bit research on Germany, like in which direction this country is going. So I came to know that just mechanical engineering will not help throughout the course of professional life. Na? So I decided to take my master's in electrical and informatics. So this decision I made in 2011, and I'm quite happy. Like in 2021, like I can see the prospect with this master's course, and I can proudly say that that decision was perfect. Because at the same time, my colleagues started in IC engine and all, and German government introduced that they will stop the production of diesel and petrol engines by 2030. So my colleagues are now thinking of second master strategy, you know, so they are joining for mechatronics courses now. So nothing is like I can't say that electrical is very important or mechanical is very important. I will say that we have to find the balance between both of the courses. So first of all, remove that mentality. You're doing mechanical, why should I worry about electrical and electronics? This is the time you should worry about electrical and electronics as well. And this electromobility is going to disrupt the industry to that extent. Like here in Germany, also a lot of people will lose the job. Just for example, I will tell you, I had a discussion in my office. In this diesel engine car, we have like 3,500 single components required for diesel engine mechanism. With electromobility, we are going to have around 800 components in car. So you can see like to what extent this work will go down. And right now, not a single OEM. You take or talk about Audi, you talk about BMW, you talk about Ford, you talk about any Chinese OEM. No one is clear about the requirements, what they need from this battery management. If we get a contract here in my company, we have to tackle down every requirement on ourselves because customer is not able to tell us what they need. That's the problem right now. And I think this is the right time to kick out the direction, like in which direction you want to head. Because there is a lot of uncertainty with OEMs. No one is clear about the future. For example, initially this 10, 12 key players like Audi, BMW created the autos. Now Apple wants to produce the car. Now Sony want to produce the car. Now Panasonic want to come into the picture with these electric cars. So you can imagine like what type of competition will be there. And in order to survive this competition, every company has to take some rigorous measures. A lot of people will lose the job. A lot of people will get the job. Everything can happen. Everything will happen. So we have to be ready for that. This is all I would like to tell you from my side. Just have a look on product portfolio. Please visit this website. We are creating very good products here. I'm not like sponsoring my company here, but you can just see to what extent this innovation can go. For example, here we are the center console system we have produced. So you can watch all these videos now. Like conventional switches are we are throwing out. We are going with touch technology now. What is active haptic feedback? What is passive haptic feedback? Try to gather the information. What is the design concept for feature? What is the hands-on detection in the car? How this gear shift mechanism is going to change? What is the rolling stack operation? What is the ETO technology? We have to be aware of with all these things. because this is all happening. And I'm quite sure this will take some time to reflect in India, but like the one good thing about Germany, I will tell you here, that this is 2.5 trillion economy, I guess. We have only 8 crore of population in Germany. Out of this 8 crore, if you see the people who are going in the retirement, the young generation, the working population will be close to 4 crore or something like that. 4 crore people are working, and these 4 crore people are generating, for example, this 2.5 trillion economy. So you can see like what is the perspective, and this like small nation, how they are doing such businesses. This is export driven economy, so they always focus on some research and development. So they are paying huge amount of money in R&D. Right now Germany is a bit worried because we initially thought that we are like we lagged behind other automotive manufacturers in electromobility, but right now the stand from Germany is just wait and watch what Tesla is doing, what other OEMs are doing, and just wait and see. They are launching very good models. They are analyzing it, and I'm quite sure that in coming future the German OEMs will come with some very interesting options. Like I personally think as automotive professional, it's going to be a huge competition for Tesla in future.
Great.
Okay, so this is all from my side. Finally, I would like to tell you one thing. मी स्वतः 2004 ते 2009 इंजिनिअरिंग केलं. 1 वर्ष मी इयर डाऊन होतो. मार्क्स चांगले नव्हते. पण आयुष्यात असा एक पॉइंट येईल की जिथे डिसिजन घ्यायची वेळ येते. तो पॉइंट फक्त मिस झाला नाही पाहिजे. मी नेहमी सांगतो की माझं लेक्चर्स हे कधी फ्रंट बेंचर्ससाठी नव्हतंच, ते ऑलवेज बॅक बेंचर्ससाठी होतं. ऑलवेज सांगतो मी हे. तर पुढचे जे आहेत ते ऑटोमॅटिकली त्यांच्या आयुष्यात सगळं करून घेतील. मागे बसणाऱ्यांना पुढं काढणं फार महत्वाचं आहे. आणि ती फिलिंग मी स्वतः अनुभवली तिथं. म्हणजे कॉलेजमध्ये कमी मार्क असणं, टर्म वर्कमध्ये कमी मार्क असणं, सब्जेक्टमध्ये कमी मार्क असणं, काय वाटू शकतं एखाद्याला, ते पूर्ण त्या गोष्टीची पूर्ण जाणीव मला आहे. एक छोटासा किस्सा सांगतो की म्हणजे अतिशय वाया गेलेली अशी 5-6 मुलं आम्ही आमच्या बॅचची होतो. एक दिवस रिन्युएबल एनर्जीचं लेक्चर होतं भोसले सरांचं. तर त्या रिन्युएबल एनर्जीच्या लेक्चरमध्ये मी काय करणार, माझ्या मामांचं लग्न असल्यामुळे मी कॉलेजला येऊ शकलो नव्हतो 2-3 दिवस. तर माझा मित्र एकदम, आम्ही लास्ट बेंचवरती बसायचो सगळे. तर एक दिवस मी 2-3 दिवस कॉलेजला नसल्यामुळे भोसले सरांनी कदाचित माझ्या मित्राला विचारलं असेल की अरे तो गोरा मुलगा मागे बसतो, त्याचं हँडरायटिंग खूप छान आहे, तो कुठे दिसत नाहीये. तर माझा तो मित्र अमित घनवट म्हणून, माळेगावमध्ये त्याचं शॉप आहे तिथे, तो पण हार्डवेअरचं दुकान चालवतो. तर त्यांनी ते मला येऊन सांगितलं की अरे भोसले सर तुझ्याविषयी विचारत होते. भोसले सर माझ्याविषयी विचारत होते म्हटल्यावरती ते इतकं पॉझिटिव्ह फिलिंग मनामध्ये आलं की अरे सर आपलं कोणतरी दखल घेत आहे. हे पहिल्यांदा विद्याप्रतिष्ठानमध्ये मला तिथं जाणवलं. आणि मग थोडंसं म्हणजे मग मार्क्स कसे चांगले येतील, सरांबरोबर थोडंसं इंटरॅक्शन वाढायला सुरुवात झाली. म्हणजे जे मागे असतील त्यांनाही आपण थोडाफार हात दिला पाहिजे, आणि ती मुलं आयुष्यात काहीतरी करू शकतात. त्यातलं बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल सांगायचं झालं तर मी स्वतः आहे. म्हणजे माझ्यापेक्षा आणखी चांगले असतील, पण ह्या सिच्युएशन मधून उभं राहणं फार अवघड होतं. तितका स्ट्रगल सगळ्यांच्या आयुष्यात झाला पाहिजे. कारण इंग्लिशमध्ये कोर्सेस करणं इझी झालं असतं माझ्यासाठी, पण जर्मन चूज करणं त्यावेळी 2011च्या वेळी 10 वर्षापूर्वी फार वेगळी सिच्युएशन होती ती. बऱ्याच जणांकडून असं त्यावेळी ऐकायला मिळालं की अरे इंग्लिशमध्ये व्यवस्थित करू शकत नाही, जर्मनमध्ये काय करशील. आणि त्या खरंच गोष्टींचं खूप टेन्शन यायचं. म्हणजे 3 वर्ष आयुष्याचे असे गेले की डे नाईट विचार असायचा की सर्व्हाइव्ह करू शकू का नाही करू शकू, लँग्वेज पिकअप होईल की नाही होईल. पण जर्मन लोकांची मला त्याच्यामध्ये खूप मदत झाली. म्हणजे इतकी मदत झाली की मी अक्षरशः म्हणजे सांगू शकणार नाही की त्यांच्या मातृभाषेमध्ये बोलल्यानंतर त्या लोकांनी कंपनीमध्ये म्हणा किंवा प्रोफेशनल पर्सनल लाईफमध्ये खूप 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 मदत केली. सो तुम्ही कुठेही जा, कुठल्याही देशात जा, एक गोष्ट फक्त लक्षात ठेवा, हार्डवर्कला ऑप्शन नाहीये. आणि हार्डवर्क बरोबर थोडंसं स्मार्ट वर्क हे असलं पाहिजे. आज म्हणजे सांगायची गोष्ट एवढीच की माझ्यासारखा विद्यार्थी जर आज 15 लोकांची टीम इथं हेड करत असेल तर माझ्यासारखे सगळेच जे काय आहेत ते भरपूर काय करू शकतात. आणि एवढं बोलून मी इथं थांबेल. म्हणजे कुणाला काही डाऊट असतील मला अवश्य बोलवा. मी येऊन कॉलेजला दर 2 महिन्याला लेक्चर द्यायची माझी तयारी, वेळ काढू शकतो मी, काही
Thank you,
इश्यू नाहीये.
thank you, Mahesh. I
आणि
appreciate
स्टुडंटला
really. Yeah,
सगळ्यांना
we
सांगतो की
appreciate your
प्रोसेसमध्ये या.
valuable time, Mahesh, always.
या.
Thank you very much,
Sir,
Mahesh.
sir,
We
sorry to
appreciate.
interrupt you.
Yes, yes.
I just want to say
Karan, just a
some
second.
words.
Karan, just a second.
Okay,
Our
sir.
Vice Principal, Honorable Vice Principal, Dr. Landesser is here. Welcome, sir. Happy Engineers Day. We welcome you to this program, sir. Yeah, please, Karan, continue. We'll inaugurate our department magazine. We will take this opportunity of this auspicious day to inaugurate our magazine. By the auspicious hands of Vice Principal, sir, Dean Triple IC, HOD Electrical, and distinguished alumni guys in your presence. But let first Karan complete his. Yeah, over to you, Karan.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. As my sir said, he had a lecture in VPKBIET in 2016. Actually, sir, I was there for that lecture. I was also there. Yeah. So it helped me like a lot with it. Like, yeah, it was good lecture. So I just want to tell you that.
And that is what the
I appreciate
overall objective of this campus is, guys. You guys belongs to the rural area around Baramati. Baramati itself is not a metropolitan city, and if you people are sitting in different parts of world, getting succeeded, getting PR cards, getting German, Canadian, American citizenship, driving Tesla, Ford Mustang, etc., succeeding in your professional as well as personal life. That is what all we want to see. Yeah, we really feel happy to see you guys succeeding. All right, with this we will not take much of your time. Even the dignitaries from the college have other assignments too. So I would request Todkari sir to take the charge and go ahead with the magazine
Yes.
inauguration. Yeah, okay.
I will just take 1 minute. It is very nice to see you, Mahesh, Karan, and Jui. Mahesh, I will say that you are successful. I will just take 1 minute. I will share a very small story. Once
Yep.
Roger Federer was asked, what is the definition of success? So initially he believed that winning French Open is the definition of success. But once he won that French Open, he felt that this is not success. So after that, he dreamed about winning Wimbledon. After winning Wimbledon also, he realized that this is not success. Then he thought that I will win maximum titles. Then he won maximum titles. He was ranked 1. Then also he believed that that is not success. But after, there was one day he find a child was there. After the match, he greeted Roger Federer. He was just pulling his pant, and that small child said that one day I will become Roger Federer. And Roger Federer said that that is success. So I honestly believe, Mahesh, you are a successful person, and we are really glad to have alumni like Mahesh, Jui, and Karan. It is really a fortune for us. So I will just open this
Jui
session
and
for the
Karan
small
are also
succession.
successful. Jui and Karan are also successful from the perspective of getting a world-class degree. So congratulations, Jui. Congratulations, Karan. Karan has maintained his GPA 4 out of 4 throughout the semester.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
not an easy thing in United States, guys. So
Thank you,
please,
sir.
over to you, Dorkai sir. I think
Yes.
Vice Principal sir has other assignments, so can we please proceed a little bit quick to the magazine inauguration, Dorkai sir?
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir. So, sir, with your kind permission,
Yeah.
I will just share my screen.
Yes.
So we are going to inaugurate our departmental magazine. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is our departmental magazine, Yantra Vidya.
Yeah, I take this opportunity to acknowledge the hard efforts taken by our faculty, Professor Keshav Jadhav sir. Karan, and I'm damn sure Karan and Jui know him, and even Mahesh must know him. So Keshav Jadhav sir, Mona madam, these people have taken really hard efforts, and hundreds of hours they have spent on reviewing, editing, and everything, framing out this magazine. So I acknowledge their hard efforts at this occasion, and even Todkari sir also for organizing this program. All right. So basically, the structure is this is our humble attempt to provide a platform for industrialists and alumni, as well as a few people outside the campus from society and our students as well, for exchange of ideas. The basic objective of having a departmental magazine is to provide a platform for exchange of ideas, like as Mahesh has expressed his views about how the automobile industry is into a transition, and how becoming a basic mechanical engineering core skills would not be enough in future due course of time. You would need other skills as well along with. Same thing, Dr. Hancharate sir, along with different eminent industrialists, have been trying to explain us, make us realize that these things are these migrations, these sort of knowledge domain interactions are required. So this is our humble attempt to achieve it through this magazine. So there are four basic categories from which we are inviting the articles. Like this is Dr. Patil, Vice President, Bharat Forge, even the manager of Bharat Forge. So we are inviting articles from industry people all around Baramati, even outside, alumni, our current students, faculty, teachers, and all. So this is a platform for exchanging ideas, to discuss about industry trends and how can we prepare ourselves better to get industry ready. That's it. So thank you, Mahesh, again for contributing your article here. Lande sir has also. So over to you, Lande sir. Would you like to say something?
Yes. It's a very warm welcome and good afternoon to all engineers. You know that today is the birth anniversary of Vishweshwarya, and we are celebrating the Engineers Day. And we have seen the success story of the three alumni, and to what level they achieve their excellence, and now they are earning a very good amount, and a very good, we can say that the platform they have shared in front of all budding engineers. So I just want to tell you regarding the meaning of engineers. Engineers must be, E stand for the eager, N stand for the non-stop learning, G stand for the genius, I stand for the intelligent, N stand for the nation builder, E stand for the effort maker, E stand for the excellence, and R stand for the reader. So I'm damn sure if our alumni are doing so well, so excellent, so our student will take a motivation from those successful people in the, we can say that, the world, because they are representing the world, not only in our country, and we have to motivate ourselves and try to learn something to do or to achieve excellence in our life. Okay, with this word I will stop, and thanks to entire mechanical department for taking such a good activity in the especially Bosle sir and all the faculty members who directly and indirectly involved for the edition of this particular magazine. Thanks one and all. Thank you,
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So, guys, thank you very much again for your valuable time. Mahesh, Zui, and Karan, keep in touch. We would love to see you guys again and again. And I don't have words to express your.
Sir, with your permission, I am leaving because I
Yes,
have
sir.
a class. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
very much,
Thank you.
sir. Happy Engineers Day again. Good day, sir. So Mahesh, Zui, and Karan, please keep in touch with department. Department loves you, everybody, every faculty, and are very happy to see you guys. See you soon again, Mahesh. Looks like suddenly we need to have a separate session by you again. This was
Sure, sir.
really
Yeah. Please let
interesting
me
to
know
listen
then.
the changing trends in automotive industry. We would like to understand more on it. Zui, we would like to continue with you as well. Karan, thanks for sharing your views on statement of purpose and how important having a LinkedIn profile is. Zui, thank you very much for sharing with us the GRE preparation strategy and all. That was really, really, useful. Huh?
Thank you,
Thanks
sir.
all. Thanks to all faculty. Happy Engineers Day, everybody again. Huh? Thank you,
Happy
Mr.
Engineers Day,
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Sir, I will request Yadav madam to deliver vote of thanks.
All right.
So, am I audible?
Yes, madam, you are audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So on behalf of Mechanical Engineering Department, I would like to thank our alumni, Mahesh, Karan and Zui, for accepting our invitation even after being in different time zones and for sharing their experiences and views. Also, I would like to extend my vote of thanks to Vice Principal Sir, Dean IIIC and Head of our department for spending their valuable time. So thank you everyone for attending the session. So, thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Todkar sir.
Thank you, sir.
See you, Mahesh, Zui, and Karan.
Yeah,
Thanks
see you, sir.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you,
See you,
Mahesh.
sir.
Karan.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.